Hello everyone and welcome. The channel is searching for players. This is our brand new show, series, whatever you want to call it, called Throwdown Thursdays. As you know, as always, I am David Player 1. Joining me as almost always, Alex Player 3. And we are big fighting game fans. I've said it in a bunch of my videos. So I figured why not do a whole series dedicated to it where we just play and check out and have fun with fighting games. Nothing too serious. But what better way to start it than with some Soulcalibur VI? It hasn't even been out. It's barely been out for, what, a week and a half now?
Yeah, week and a half.
And the two of us are huge Soulcalibur fans. Not just fighting game fans, but Soulcalibur specifically. So we figured we'd play it, check it out, and just see what it's all about. All right, so let's just jump right in. Alex has picked Killick. I've picked Siegfried for the first match. These are a couple of our favorite characters, of course. So let's check it out. So
that's
kind
a lot
cool
of
looking
that's
stage.
a lot of pressure. Our favorite characters?
You got to do well with your favorite character.
Really?
All right. So he and I have talked about this before, but if you look at the backgrounds,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
there's sort of this weird depth of field focus I've never really seen in a fighting game before, where the background looks cool. If you notice, it's all kind of out of focus, and right now we're very spread out. But like as we get closer, it gets even more out of focus, and it's trying to focus on the characters. But to me, it makes it, I don't know, it doesn't look good. Like Soulcalibur's always had really cool backgrounds, and these just aren't sharp or clean or anything. So I don't know. We'll see if they add a patch where you can turn that on or off. But it's not a big deal, but it's just sort of a weird thing. But all right, let's do this. We got 30 seconds. Of course, Soulcalibur does have ring outs. Not all fighting games have that. Oh, you perfect, give me. So, there's a couple new features. There's some they've carried over from Soulcalibur V. There's some actual new features we'll show you here in a sec. It's sort of like a counter move that leads into a rock paper scissors. So I hit him, it goes into slow mo. Now we have to pick what move we want to do. Basically, it's horizontal, vertical, or kick. You can also do block, which just kind of takes you out of it. But it's kind of a cool new feature. It's like, see, I countered his hit. That time he moved, so I didn't get the final hit in to start the sort of rock, paper, scissors mode. And I got him with it that time. So then we see mine hit over his. I think vertical beats horizontal, horizontal beats kick, and kick beats vertical. Oh, how did I not get that there? They've also, like I said, from Soulcalibur V, they've brought back the special move where, if you'll notice in the middle, in between our health, there's a bar. I have 2 right now, he has 1. And if you just hit the right trigger, you'll do a special move. Also, if you hit back and the right trigger, you'll do like a charge move where you charge up your move. Although it's possible to knock them out of it. He just knocked me out of it. See, this was his special, but I blocked it. So this is my special, which he did not block.
I mean, we gotta show it.
And it's a lot like Street Fighter and stuff. It's just, except instead of having to do button pushes, it's just a trigger push, so. I can't let you sweep me, you know.
Okay.
Victory will not come easy.
Blocky.
So the combat definitely feels good. I mean, that's why Soulcalibur's always been our favorites. Just, I've always liked the movement. You know, it's made by the same people who did Tekken, but Tekken doesn't put as much emphasis on the ability to like move around as Soulcalibur always does. And of course, then signature blocking and stuff that this game has. The weapon combat, it's all unique to the game.
I think you should continue to talk some more.
I think we had talked about this earlier, but Siegfried was from the original game, Soul Blade, or Soul Edge, depending on if you played it in the arcade or at home. And Killick was first brought up in Soulcalibur, which was technically the second game. Just the special again here.
I won't lose. No way.
Alex decided to taunt me for no reason.
Oh, as I lose.
Claim
All right.
victory and bask
I mean, the game definitely looks good. That thing in the background just bothers me. I don't know why.
I think you should focus on it.
As you can see, we played once earlier, and Alex had beat me that time. So we're gonna keep changing up, try the different characters, check out the different stages. Hopefully, the Xbox has some loading issues, which you have the PS4 version, right?
Yes.
And you said that does not exist on the.
No.
So
It loads a lot quicker, I think.
we may cut it, but it seems like every time you go back to the player select, it takes. See, if you notice right now, there's a loading symbol in the bottom left-hand corner. It's like frozen, but the game's not frozen. You just have to wait, and I don't know why it's doing this.
And I think it's because I think the Xbox One X doesn't have the issue.
Yeah, and I've looked it up online, and it seems hit or miss. Some people do, some people don't. The X doesn't have the issue. The S does. We're playing this on the original Xbox One. We're using just regular. We're not using fight sticks or anything. Just using Xbox controllers. But it's really annoying that this happens. So we may just cut to the player select. Keep this video moving.
Welcome to the stage of history.
All right, so that took a little bit. We're back in. Let's see. Who else do we want to play as? You got Taki, so I'm going to use my girl Songmina. She's been around since the original game.
As is Taki.
As has Taki, yeah, that's true.
She's gotten a couple jobs.
Let's begin.
Never mind.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She likes plastic surgery.
Let's start picking the stages after this so we don't get any duplicates.
Okay.
I know this one's not, but... Alright. Oh. But I mean, you know, like I said, I'm having issues with this game. Some of the loading issues, some of the stuff. But as far as the actual gameplay goes...
Gameplay's good.
yeah,
It's just,
still-
it grinds your gears.
It's that classic gameplay. It's good. Feels good. Yeah. Like I said, I've always liked Tekken, but I've actually always liked this one better than Tekken. There's that new move. I forget exactly what it's called. Oh, nice. Usually if you do the kick on the 3, it's sort of like a dodge move, so if you do it right, it looks really cool in slow-mo. This corner. Oh, nice grabs. Oh, that's not good.
Just kind of.
This is like, I think this is the nightmare level, boss level. You know, it's like the final
Inferno.
level. Yeah, Inferno. That's what he's saying. Not nightmare. Taki, the ninja that he's playing, is one of the fastest characters in the game for sure. Just can't keep up with him. Let's get real. Also, apparently, and I haven't dived into this yet, but apparently every character has a move they can combo out of that rock, paper, scissors. So, for example, like Sungmina there did her horizontal and I got further hits off of it. So you kind of want to know each character what move works best for them in that situation, so you can combo out of it. It also lets you know, too, then what your opponent might do if you know like all the different moves for all the different characters. Taki is like bombs or something. Something explosive. Oh, background. That's always bad. Speed. So ferocious. This level's interesting too because there's no ring outs. It has that.
Yeah, and it does damage.
No choice. This is as far as
Oh,
you
you
go.
got me. Nope.
And I'm going to say I'm not used to an Xbox One controller.
Oh, okay. That's true. Alex, if you watch any of our other videos, you know Alex is usually more PlayStation guy
What?
than the Xbox
This is
guy.
as far as you go.
I got that. Yeah. So there's Taki's big super move.
Yeah, and he'll still be.
Now stay down.
See how hers is different.
Plans to. Learned your lesson.
Oh, yeah. Got that range. Got that range.
Yeah, no. Hey, David.
Battle is over. Show respect for the fallen.
I won't lose.
And I mean, the character models definitely look good. I don't know if I see a huge difference from some of the 360 games, but
Yeah, it's not as improved. I mean, it's nice, but I wouldn't.
I mean,
say
there's definitely
it's-
more detail. Obviously, this is 1080, not 720.
Correct.
And I think does it support 4K if you have?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I think it does have 4K support on Xbox One and PS4.
Pro.
Yeah,
The X and the Pro.
the
Yeah.
X and the Pro.
Because I know
Pro
for sure it
X.
has. It even says on the case like Xbox One X enhanced if you have it. So.
Yes. Yes, enhance.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
All right, so here we go. Next round. Who should we check out? I'm gonna check out the guest character.
Okay.
Soulcalibur usually has some cool guest characters in their games. This one has Geralt. Is that how you say it?
Geralt. Rivera, yeah.
Yeah.
Rivera.
From
The Witcher.
The Witcher series, which of course is not a fighting game; it's an RPG.
Yes.
Let's actually want to play on. I think it's you. If you want to play on his level, I think it's the one on the bottom right. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Maybe I wanted to play on Astrop's level.
Does he have a level? Or
He
is
does.
Is he like the lizard level, right?
Yeah.
I know you were disappointed there was no lizard man.
Yeah. Well, Huang.
Right, or Huang, right? And I guess lizard man's technically there in.
He has a fighting style.
Character
You can create
creation
a
and
character, but a little. I mean, he's been around since the original
The
Soulcalibur.
history of conflict repeats itself at this old sea keep.
It's definitely cool looking.
Yeah.
Bet it's out of focus.
Uh,
I like the music on this stage.
Get out of my face, will you?
So giant attacks. Oh god. No, that's gonna hurt. I think I knocked this one has the thing where you can knock off armor or whatever.
they've had that for a while though.
Yeah. Oh come on, knock him off.
That wasn't very nice.
I think I just got an achievement on my PC binged at me. But I have notifications turned off on the Xbox right now. Oh god. Oh no. That's okay. Oh god! Let me pull this out.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Oh!
I was like,
Almost with the comeback. I also don't know how to use Geralt at all. I mean, except for the basic Soulcalibur. Oh no!
I'm not good with that.
Yeah, I'll admit in this game I don't usually like the bigger slow. Like Siegfried is about as big and slow as I'll go.
That's what she said.
I don't even know what that would mean.
I don't know what that means.
But my bread and butter in these Soul series have always been dodge and grab.
I know. I hate it.
See, just like that.
Deserve that. Take this.
Although, and I said like I'm not usually a fan of the big characters in this game. They do make them totally because they do so much. They can do so much damage, and while they're slower, they're they're absolutely viable like, choices. Or whatever.
Let's dance.
Oh, you blocked my super.
What was that? Oh, yeah, you got me.
Sword to the forehead, my friend.
Yeah, he's already dead.
Victory will
Isn't he?
not come easy.
Who?
That's right.
I don't know. Something like that. I forget his story. Oh. That move keeps throwing me off because it looks like an attack, but it's actually like a throw move. Wondering how much of this clicking the mic is picking up from the controllers. There's some magic in there.
Not your lucky day.
Oh no. This is gonna hurt a lot, isn't it?
Stop making noise.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just an axe to my lower back. Thought my speed would get me out of that one.
Yeah, should have.
Victory with
Alright.
fight.
Attack. It's interesting, a lot of the Witcher's throws go into a slow-mo move. Oh, that move again. Keeps catching me every time. See, and that time you hit me right as I was going to do my special, so I lost my power. Also, that move keeps grabbing me off of my side step because it's a horizontal attack.
Yeah.
The battle is over.
I gotta win something.
You fought so good.
Squirm, you filthy maggot!
Filthy maggot, huh?
Eh. I mean, haven't seen a whole lot of clean maggots.
It's
He hadn't met a filthy maggot he didn't like.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright. I've always liked her fighting style, even if her outfit is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to pick Ivy. Also, I have a bad habit of always trying to call her Poison Ivy.
Ivy.
Just Ivy. Too much Batman.
I'll end this in
Grohl? I don't, is that how you say his name? Grohl?
Yeah. Here, let's do. A snow-capped mountain. So even if you win, you'll be cold.
Yeah.
Put on a jacket.
She's cold no matter where she goes.
That's true.
Your guy, he's a new character, right?
He is.
I haven't played his story yet, so I don't know his background or anything. But
Yeah, he's supposed to be Keelik's direct rival, but and the story doesn't really come across that way.
no.
And then there's Aswell,
Single slash can
He's the
cut
other new
the
character.
the other dude.
in two.
This place shall be your grave.
It's gonna be a grave.
Outsider encountered.
Right.
Neutralizing threat.
Battle one. Fight.
Alright. I used to use her quite a bit.
Take this.
I can remember how to do any of her attacks. Wow, yeah. Oh, that could be a ring out. Nope.
Despair.
You know, so David's notorious.
I'll humor you. Tough one.
Notorious for what?
Sorry, I can't. So stupid.
Grabs.
Yes,
That's what I thought you were going for.
I meant to. Yeah, sorry.
You're too focused.
I can't do two things at once, like this guy. But it's always the grabby pants.
Yep.
Like hands, hands to yourself, David.
Even in 2D fighters, I try to get into them.
Yep. If you can grab,
Oh, see, you're trying to grab too.
well, I learned it from you.
I learned it by watching you.
Predictable. I'll humor you.
Scarlet Flame.
Definitely whoop out She's definitely a what's the word, like a finesse character.
A nuanced, yeah. I mean, with
Because she's pretty fast, but you gotta like know how to do her like chain distance attacks and make stuff with that. He's kind of a cool character though.
he is. I feel like we're wearing the same amount of clothes.
Yeah, I knocked off your jacket. Whatever it was.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Here's your reward.
You will be erased.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll make you submit.
You outsider. Take this. This too is my mission.
I'll make you submit.
There we go.
well, that's
Questions,
not
will
nice.
this kill you?
Yeah, it should.
Enjoy your treat.
I mean, with that kind of boot.
You missed your chance for mercy.
Stab. Battle four. Fight.
Hello.
You outsider.
Alright, hold on for just a sec.
Oh, that was
Who's
kinda
there
weird.
for me?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I can't remember how to get in there. Her like crazy combos where she's just spinning around with the whip and everything.
well, I feel like her moveset's changed a little bit too.
Yeah, I think it has, but yeah, I used her a bit in the beta and it started to come back to me, but that was months ago.
All started coming back to you now. I just lost my eye patch. How am I supposed to play?
All right, let's see where we at.
Mitsurugi,
Mitsurugi. We haven't used Sophia
Let's
yet,
go.
right?
Nope.
Sophitia,
Or as the announcer says it, Sophitia.
I thought it was
Here I
Sophia.
go.
No, it's one of the other. Should we fight in Greece then, since we're using?
Why has it got to be Yura?
I don't know. Is there a Mitsurugi level?
I don't know. Is there a field somewhere?
Remember in the old games, we could yell at each other.
Yeah. They always had heavy breathing too.
Yeah, they still kind of do.
Yeah. It's like they ran a mile just to get into that pose.
Right.
swords beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
Mitsurugi climbed 20
Look how cool that level is, how detailed it is, and now it's just a blurry mess in the background.
I mean,
I am ready to fight you.
well, that's not nice.
Battle 1.
Fight. Oh, nice. The horizontal attack there.
Oh.
Yes.
See, the one thing I don't like is that like I'm trying to do the guard impact,
Yeah.
and you get stuck in that animation. So either you can guard it and guard it all, or you try to do the guard impact
Yep.
and that.
That's the risk reward. Right?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Should have known.
Here I go.
Break attack, which I still haven't completely figured out exactly what those are. Oh, come on. It's just out of range. Oh no! Come on! That lack of range. Wow. So bad.
You gotta get up and personal.
I guess.
Battle 3.
I do like the way the stages do change. Like now it's kind of like the sun is setting and they're fighting.
Time to end
Oh, you think you got me? Yep.
Depart this life.
I think I've seen those.
The end.
Kind of anime. Uh oh. Hang on a sec. It's still there. That's. I guess the sword's not having some issues. Oh god. My turn.
Oh, is that nice?
She calls upon the power of the gods, if I remember correctly.
Pardon me.
That was pretty cool. That's what I try to do to you.
I was like, come on, do it, do it.
I tried to sidestep it,
Yeah.
just doing horizontal on me. I couldn't get past it.
Emperor Palpatine, do it.
No grabs for you. Part of the problem is Mitsurugi like lunges forward and makes it hard to get him on that grab. from
Yeah.
behind.
That's what she said.
Again, you don't even know how that would work.
It all starts now.
So slow.
Ooh. I will admit, that makes it the slow-mo, especially when there's like dodges involved and everything else.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool looking.
Oh,
What a whiff. What a whiff.
I don't know how I whiffed on that. You were rolling.
I was rolling into a block. I don't know if that affected it.
I don't know how that happens when you're rolling.
Okay. Mixing it up. Ah, you got me.
You. Depart.
She's just up there forever. Just defying gravity.
Gods, empower
Oh,
My power up. Yeah, it's like I had to do something, otherwise, man.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen.
show respect for the
bravely.
fallen. Okay.
It's not afraid.
Mitsurugi and Sophia were both also two original.
They were.
Old
Yeah,
school
I mean, I think
characters.
that's kind of the plan with this one, right? They're all old skewed.
Yeah, so I was trying to figure out where the story takes place.
It's kind of a retelling of.
Soulcalibur, right?
Yeah.
Because I think it takes place after Soul Blade, because they talk about how Siegfried's been
Yes.
possessed by Nightmare.
Correct,
All that
yes,
stuff
it
happened
is.
in Soul Blade. So.
Yeah. So it's basically a retelling of Soulcalibur.
Right.
With Soulcalibur 2 and 3 characters.
Yeah. Because Zosalamel didn't show up till 3.
And same with Tira.
Right.
Which
and
we don't have. I wanted to get my hula hoop on.
get your what? Oh, your
Hula.
hula hoop on.
She has. I don't know what you thought I just said there.
I wasn't sure. I was like, your hula hoop on.
Yeah. My hula hoop.
And then, what's her name? Tifa?
No, Setsuka.
Well, she's not in this, is she?
Not yet.
Right.
But
But no, I meant the little girl with the like.
the
blades.
Tonfas.
Yeah.
Talim.
Talim. She was in Soulcalibur 2, right? She didn't come.
Her and Raphael were Soulcalibur 2.
Right.
And
So I
so
keep
was
it on track.
Cassandra.
Right. And Cassandra.
Actually, it was in Soulcalibur. Cassandra was in Soulcalibur.
Yeah, she was like an
To the stage
unlockable
of
of
history.
Sophia or something like that. Because they're basically the same character.
Yes.
I mean, play-wise. Story-wise, it's like her daughter or something.
Shanghua.
her sister or something.
Yeah, there were. Oh, maybe it's sisters.
Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Shanghua. Maxie, we don't use Maxie. Maxie's basically the Bruce Lee character.
Yes. Rockin' the
Let's do this.
nunchucks.
Where have we not fought?
Let's do the storm.
Okay. I feel like this series always has a
boat.
Yeah, because I mean Cervantes
Yeah.
and Maxie are technically
Correct.
pirate characters, so it's like
Well, and this is when they do the Lonely Island, like we're on a boat.
right.
Because that's the thing, like in the part, Maxie pulls out his flippy floppies and he's like, you know, if you're on the shore.
Not super historical accurate. Yeah.
I mean,
Merchant ship replaced
he's the one wearing
villages
flippy
attracts
floppies.
more
But this is another
chaos.
stage. Look at that detail.
We should train together more
now it's all
often,
blurry and
Maxie.
unfocused. Which honestly, like in this part, it's fine because you're supposed to be a character.
That's correct.
But then it's like, don't attack me, just get close. And it's like, look at that pirate ship back there. It's just a blurry mess. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
All right, I'll stop talking about it.
Eli,
It bothers you. I know.
Maxie is like his never-ending combos.
sorry. Another.
Let me ring you out.
Maxie.
All right.
Another.
Did not want to jump and getting up. Man, I've got to relearn this game.
Battle. Fight.
See ya. Maxie.
Nice.
Sorry. Another.
So aggressive. She got so many horizontal attacks, makes it so hard to dodge her.
Yeah, she's quick too.
Stand.
All right, let's do this, Maxie.
Fight. Going somewhere? You're mine.
Maxie's also fast. Get him going.
Oh god. This is it.
Not happening right now.
Watch over me.
Block.
Mother.
The surf's gonna get rough.
Surf's gonna get rough, dude.
Go get
Dragon
some
punch
rest.
again.
I know. Who are you, Liu Kang?
Need to be. See, I've used all my good characters, so now.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
What's wrong, Maxie? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, she has dialogue specifically
Wow.
for Maxie.
That's not very nice. That's a
Yeah.
little mean. I didn't even say anything. Because I can't do two things at once. Okay.
Who'd you pick?
Sacrifice your soul to me.
Zasalamel.
Ooh.
It is time.
That's another complaint, actually. Alex had brought that up.
Yeah. We don't do Samuel.
The
This is the first one they don't have alternate costumes.
Yeah, usually in the past, every character had at least 2 costumes.
Some had 3. Like
Yeah.
those, and what's sad is like some of them, like the second costumes were definitely as good. Some of them were even better than the primary.
Yeah. And in this, everybody has 1 costume, 2 colors.
Well, even in
Desire
Tekken
for power
7,
leads the
they had
warriors to the
2
Most of them had at least 2.
2 costumes.
And there's a ton of customization.
I mean, this one has the customization, but still.
Yeah.
I knew you would say that.
Yeah, if you don't want to mess with all that, you just want a couple costumes.
Yeah.
Whatever. Alright, so Nightmare, he's another character who's been around forever. And Zasalamel showed up in the 3rd one.
Yep.
Big weapon. Okay. So aggressive. Get off me. What is it? Is that... That's just one of his regular like moves where he charges like that? Yeah. That kept knocking me back every time.
must be seized.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Battle
Interesting.
fight. Mediocre.
Yeah.
I know all about you.
Oh, nice, nice. Ah! And that's not your guard thing, is it? I think we just got another machine.
Time to die.
Destroying everything.
You shall die. Ready?
Not sure what that was. Did you break out of my
I
grab?
think so.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was kind of almost like glitchy.
That'll be an interesting fight.
See what
Oh,
happened.
sorry.
You didn't want to show me. Yeah. Oh god. That was cool. I think I know how to do that. Oh, you got me. There it is. Oh.
My question is like, where's the horse been this whole time?
Just chilling. Waiting.
I've waited for this.
Dodge that. No, but
Know the range of time.
Zasamel's always had some cool, like, elaborate moves.
Yes.
Scythe thing.
Claim victory.
He's a tougher character to use, though. So
He's one of those in-between characters. He's kind of a bigger character, but he's a little bit faster, but
yeah.
now you're just whooping up on me.
That nightmare costume looks cool, though.
Yeah.
I just wish they had. Oh, I did it wrong. No, I'm doing a rematch. And not. Yeah.
All right.
Cervantes.
Gonna start getting some wins here. Let's see what we got left.
I think Cervantes. You know what? I'll do. Do you want Cervantes?
Sure, I'll try some Cervantes.
I'll try some Raphael.
Undead
Cervantes.
Pirate.
Yes.
You think you
I'm
can
not good at
win?
this guy, so. I forgot Tali.
Raphael was always an interesting character.
We done that one?
Yeah, that's the one in the water.
Okay, let's see this one. I think this is Siegfried's level. Oops.
Have we done this one?
I think so. I don't know why I'm whispering.
Load times.
In a cursed
Oh no, we have
No,
not
we
done this
haven't.
one.
warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
Welcome.
I feel like this actually may be
Grant
Ivy's.
you death.
I have no
And
idea.
that's the interesting
You
thing
done
here is
talking yet?
Raphael, because this is the retelling of Soulcalibur.
Yeah, he's not a vampire.
Yeah, he's human. Where was it? The second one where he became a vampire?
Yes.
Take this.
You and those swords.
Stop trying to get away from Back to some basics here.
Jeez.
And yeah, like we were talking about, Cervantes has been around since the original Soul Calibur.
Correct.
And Raphael was Soulcalibur. Wait, was he in Soulcalibur as a human, right? And then he was in 2 as a vampire, or did he show up in 2 as a human?
He showed up in
3?
2. Yeah, 3 he was.
So that's what it was. 2 he was human. But yeah, he's been around since 2.
Yeah.
He's always been a fencing character. A good weapon game needs a good fencing character. It's death, maybe.
Yeah, it's death. But his moves do such little damage.
Who,
They're like
Raphael.
1,000 paper cuts.
Yeah.
It's like I got hit with a big stick.
Try to have some.
You should just unblock that. See, just so I can.
Just so we can see what it looks like.
Yeah. You know,
Should
for.
not block. I go ahead and hit me.
I don't know. I was
Just
kidding.
no, I want to see what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
It is, so.
I see now. Now you're just. Now you're like, I'm gonna come back and beat you.
Still one
Very
more.
anime.
Let's do it.
I was like, I mean,
I was
even
hoping you
you
were going
let
to get
me.
up into a block, but you just do it. So
I know, because what were you trying to do, Crappy Pants?
I was actually going to just
Grab me?
grab you. Grabbed you like that.
Oh. Really?
Yes. Forget also he has that move where he like fires his gun and everything.
I blocked.
I was like Cervantes.
Yeah, he's a bad
Isn't
man.
he actually Ivy's father?
He is.
Also, you notice the stage was not on fire. When we
Yeah, I
started
just
fighting.
noticed that. This is why, you know, you always, you know, I'm waiting for Smokey the Bear to be like, you know, don't do forest fires.
You can prevent
Force.
castle fires.
Yes.
I mean, it's made out of stone. I'm not sure it's burning. but-
Yes, I know. I mean, it'd been one thing if you saw like somebody in the background like lighting a fire, and they're just like, "Hey."
That was one thing when I was comparing the stages, and I went back to look at Soulcalibur 4. Some of those levels had like,
People?
yeah, characters and stuff in the background.
Really?
And like the Lizard Man stage, I don't know why, it has a bunch of lizard people standing around the edges holding giant knives and forks. Like they're ready to eat you as soon as you lose or something.
Then they should have
a little
knives
bizarre.
and forks.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like
Okay.
they're not swords, but they're actual like knife and fork.
What if they had a spork? Like a little spoon, like a little spoon fork?
I don't know. I think it was because in character customization in that game, you could change the weapons to like utensils
right.
or something. But
You remember in some of the earlier games too, like you had like poison weapons and like I don't think they have that anymore either.
I think some of that might be in the single player
Welcome to the
RPG
stage
mode
of
where you can
The
get different.
Libra of Souls,
Yeah.
as they call it.
Alright, who we got left? We got Valdo and Yoshimitsu.
Probably.
Yoshimitsu. We
The
haven't
wind
done
is calling me.
Inferno either. Yeah, I'll do
Yoshimitsu.
I always forget, was he in this series first or was he in Tekken first?
Tekken.
He was, okay. So he's sort of a recurring guest character, but I
Yes.
guess since they own
But
the
he's
series-
been in it since I think he was in Soulcalibur. Not the first game. I think he was in every single
Yeah, I
one.
can't remember if he was in Soul Blade or not.
So if you remember though, the coolest part was foreshadowing. In the very first Soul Blade, if you beat it and you beat, there were a couple things you could do like right before the last boss. If you did it with a certain thing, like you got the secret ending, you could actually get Nightmare in the very first Soul Blade.
Let's
Yeah.
see which way
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wind's
There were actually a couple characters you could unlock. You could even unlock Sunmi's dad.
Let's
As a
Yes.
playable character. Which I think he just played like Huang. But, alright, I was on the left. Yoshimitsu's a very interesting character. Let me ring out. That was almost ringing out. The speed. Can't keep up with the speed.
How does she hit harder than Raphael? Like I feel like that dude was trying to give paper cuts. I mean,
You know, her spit something.
Get up!
Let's get serious, Yoshimitsu. Let's put them katanas to work.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
I feel like that kick just went right over your head. That's not right. Nope. Dang it.
Victory will not come.
Stuff. I'm sure the mic is just click, click, click from these controllers. Of course. Again, this is one of those. You're one of those characters. You're smaller. It makes it actually hard to grab on your whiffs, but right there, not there. Nice.
Stop me anymore. I dedicate this to the wind. Wind of the sky.
But not, don't kill you.
It's gonna be close though. It's gonna be close. Like Storm from the X-Men or something. I tried to do my ult, I shouldn't have. I didn't know what the wind-up time on it was, but there's that weird 1 foot thing.
I can still fight.
It kind of should be a rule in fighting. Use both feet.
Right. Both feet on the ground at all times.
That's right. Even... Never mind. Like, really?
Whoops, I hit the wrong button.
No, I just...
To the stage of history retold.
Alright, so...
Oh, no.
That's you. That's me. Okay. So the only character we haven't used... I guess it's Valdo and... Inferno, right?
Yeah, I don't think this is
we haven't
fair.
used the new guy either.
Who?
The,
Oh, Aswell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's be honest. You probably would rather use Aswell than Voldo.
Valdo is so... They made it even more bizarre this year, this game. Have we fought at the Moonlight Forest one? Right. Top right. That one. I mean, Valdo's always weird. And I know his whole story was he lived in darkness, right, for a long time.
Yeah, he's just even weirder now.
Yeah. He was in the original Soul Blade, right?
He was.
As was Inferno, technically. He was the boss.
I thought Inferno started...
I think Inferno was the final boss of
He probably
Soul
may have
Blade.
been. I thought he...
Cacophony of
Soulcalibur, I know he
the
was.
deathly
Yeah.
silence in an invitation to madness.
Maybe one of these characters
I
doesn't
know.
really talk. So weird.
Fight.
Oh,
Wow, that did a lot of damage. I'm thinking,
this may not be fair.
well, I just did a lot of damage too. I accidentally like changed
What was that?
it. Wow. I don't know if we changed the setting because all of a sudden that did a ton of damage.
Did we
But I
just
feel
blink?
like both characters were doing a lot of damage. Either that or Inferno is just that powerful. No, because I feel like I'm doing a lot of damage to you too.
But look at that!
Yeah, we changed something somewhere. By accident.
We'll change it back after this.
Yeah, after this very fast battle.
Oh, huh?
We'll get to see Valdo's special.
Well, you know. Now I wish I hadn't.
I know.
So here's my question though. Oh, hold on. I can't do two things at once. In the old one,
Either Inferno's that powerful or...
But Inferno only has the soul.
Battle is over.
Because in the original, soul, he was like the mimic character, and he had all sorts of different stuff.
Oh, right.
So does he only have soul?
I guess.
Well, that's kind of bleh. You know?
Right. He's like a faster version of Nightmare.
With, yes, like, it seems it's a little... Maybe do a main menu to fix this?
I don't know. Let's just go back to character selection and see what happens again.
Okay. I just feel
It
like
could be that
that's...
Inferno does a ton of damage, but he also takes a ton of... he's a big glass cannon.
Yeah,
So that could be it.
maybe. I just feel like that's a little OP.
No, yeah. I mean, he's the boss character, right?
Well, yeah, but if you're gonna put him in the game, like,
Yeah.
Welcome to the stage of history.
is it just
retold.
really, really hot?
As well.
Alright, we're gonna do it as well. I'll do
Ivy.
Miss Valentine.
Punishment time.
I am looking forward to this.
Have we done that one?
Bet you are as well.
We haven't done that one, have we?
Yeah, we did that one. That's the one we moved on. Are we done?
Yeah, we
I
done
think
that
we
one.
did them all now. Did we do the lizard one? That one right there.
I thought so.
That one.
What is he doing?
Just praying to the heavens or something.
Alrighty then.
Indeed.
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 Blood, flesh, and souls are offered to the gods amidst deathly chants.
This place shall be your grave.
You impress me.
Next.
Shall we
I just can you imagine if we got to Soulcalibur 10, they're gonna be basketballs.
Battle 1.
So ridiculous.
Whoa!
Hey. I think it's doing normal damage, maybe? I don't know. Hard to tell.
Your blast.
Oh, good lord!
That seemed to do a lot of damage, so maybe it's
Wait.
what just happened.
I was pressing the button. Oh,
Nice. See, that's some of the stuff I was trying to do with her. Not able to pull off. He's interesting. His moves are like kind of almost an interesting like ranged attack where he gets in close quickly. Like, come on, grab that. Ah.
Can you stand the test?
Nope. See his special. Basically, he has like floating swords.
yeah. It's kind of tough to block because you can't really see. What was that? I was like,
Long way.
Battle 3. Fight.
I learned it from watching you.
Grab her. Definitely gets across. Got him with that. Yeah. Oh, doesn't matter.
Oh, that
doesn't matter.
I'll take it.
Is that our
That's
first
the-
ring out the evening?
I believe first or second.
It must be seized.
Battle to reach my goal. Fight. Do not hold down.
Drunk.
Know your blue. Know your blue. Can you stand the test?
Oh,
That's death.
that's
Enjoy your treat.
So did you do your super right as I did mine? And so hers like kind of.
well. It's still because normally the person who hits first normally gets
Right.
it.
Battle is over.
I just got it.
Show respect for the fallen.
I don't know. I think yours was like a low or something, and mine
Yeah.
kind of cool.
There's no room for fear in my soul.
We checked out all the stages, all the characters. I say we have one
Final match.
final match of characters of our choosing.
Okay. Oh, these weren't of your choosing.
No.
Damn.
Who to use? Who to use?
Just excited that I kind of held my own a little bit.
That was good. I mean, you definitely won more than I did.
Yeah, this normally happen. Okay. I mean, if I had to play Voldo, I'd lose too. Oh, Voldo.
Okay, so final match. We pick our characters. Taki.
You're gonna do Siegfried. I knew it!
Song.
Oh.
I'm trying to decide Killick or Sungmina.
Oh, you know you like Sungmina. Oh.
I do, but I think we're gonna go Killick for the final match.
Let's go.
Alright, where are we going? Oh,
Go back to the lizard lair.
I did the question mark. I let the game decide. Final match of
Final
the
match.
evening. Go easy on me.
I will not.
Please.
I will not, sir.
Please. It's not nice to hit a girl.
What
Blood,
if she's
flesh,
a
and
deadly
souls are
ninja?
offered to the god.
There are
It's-
exceptions.
Doesn't matter.
You are in too deep.
Am I in too deep?
Are you sure? You
You
asked.
asked for it.
Battle.
Yeah, you're going down.
Fight.
Oh. You and your combos. Oh, come on. You knew it when you did it.
Get that range effect going. Get out of my grab time and time again, huh? Your grab. That's not all I wanted you to do. There we go. In the back.
That's not nice.
Oh, it's really nice.
I'm not even sure what happened there.
Did not block that bomb hit and you went through at the end.
Fight.
That kick move is so good for closing distance. I shouldn't have really keep trying to do the grab. Up we go. Oh! Okay. Why? Alright. I'll give you the little point lead there.
Yeah. He'll come back.
Cool black and white, whatever that is.
You're mine.
Okay.
Stay down.
This is as far as you
Oh,
go.
come on, tell me I'm over that. Yes. That's good.
Ling Shang Subo. I strike.
Unfortunately, that is not there. Oh, yes, it is!
Wow, look at that. I thought I had you too.
So much little health. Sliver. Little sliver.
This ends here.
Alright, here we go. Killick 101. This, that, this. Whoop. How did I not grab? Oh, you got the better range, buddy.
This is as far as you go.
Nope. Oh, I knew it as I did it. I was like, no, stand up.
Everybody's concentrating.
You darn it. I was trying to pull off the super.
I was waiting for it, but I was like, I gotta keep pushing. I keep pressuring.
That's
you,
my
and I
own
couldn't
fault,
get it.
you know. It's a game of inches, and I gave you just a little taste, and that's what
Yeah,
you did.
that last round.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Darn
We
it.
can go one more.
Nah, I'm
It's
good.
fine.
It's
You
good.
sure?
It's good. It's good.
I beat you down with some Sung Mina or Siegfried.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Just trying to bait you in right now.
I know you are. Good times.
Anyway, so there you go. That was just us checking out Soulcalibur VI. It is a lot of fun. We didn't get into the fact that the online barely works on Xbox One, or if it works at all. But the gameplay is still classic. It's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
And this is our first episode. We'll still kind of figure out the format for this series as we go along. Actually, in the comments, let us know what other fighting games you want us to see. New
Dragon Ball
ones,
Z.
old ones.
Wait, what? What's that?
Dragon Ball Fighters, yeah. We'll get to that. If you want to see some obscure fighting games, classics, old school, new school, whatever.
Mid school.
Yeah, somewhere in between. You know.
Yeah, middle school.
Yeah.
Middle school fighting games, some high school fighting games.
Rival schools. So come back for when we play rival schools. Otherwise, just like, subscribe, do the whole YouTube thing, and we will catch you guys later. Bye.